Welcome to the What is Stoicism Podcast.
Your beliefs become your thoughts become your words become your actions become your habits become your values become your destiny. This flow of events comes from a quote attributed to Mahatma Gandhi. He also put it more succinctly elsewhere when he said, "A man is but the product of his thoughts. What he thinks, he becomes." To accept this progression is to accept that you have control of the type of person you are and the type of life you live. It all starts with small, conscious efforts. You take time to form your beliefs based on what you learn and know of the world. You consciously think about and mentally rehearse those beliefs. With clear words, you plan actions from those beliefs. Consistent actions form habits. And if you are what you repeatedly do, then your habits reveal your values, which ultimately shape your behaviour and contribute to your destiny. Again, the beginnings aren't big, nor are the changes instant. But with practice and patience, you can change your thoughts and thereby change your life. Your mind will be like its habitual thoughts, wrote Marcus Aurelius, for the soul becomes dyed with the colour of its thoughts. This all sounds great in theory, but how do you put it into practice on a daily basis? One way to begin is to do your mental rehearsals first thing in the morning. Cement your beliefs by reminding yourself what you stand for. Say them out loud. Allow your mind to automatically absorb and repeat them. Here are 9 such affirmations you can use to set up a Stoic day and, as their resulting actions become habitual, set up a Stoic life. 1. Today I am grateful I woke up. When every day begins with gratitude, it becomes harder to lose sight of what matters. Simply being thankful that you opened your eyes makes every other experience today worthwhile. You're able to appreciate this new day you've been granted, knowing that you won't take it for granted. You can prepare for this affirmation the night before by doing what Seneca advised. Quote, "Go to bed saying this to yourself. I have finished living. I have run the course that fortune set for me." End quote. Ending the day with this thought allows you to rise with a bonus, receiving with joy one more day. On the days when gratitude doesn't seem to flow so easily, remember this. The statistical reality is that many people went to sleep last night and did not wake up this morning. Had they known their time was coming to an end, it's likely they would have rushed to get more out of life, to live a better life. You owe it to those people to take the opportunity that they no longer have. Today is the freshest day of your life. Be good and enjoy your precious time. 2. Today I will focus only on what's necessary. If we let them, our days can become filled with activities that take our attention away from what we really want to be spending time on. Breaking news, advertising, social media disagreements. These are just some of the things that want to keep you engaged with them for as long as possible. As our attention gets haphazardly dragged from here to there, the complexity of life increases. Stoics seek to simplify. Because most of what we say and do isn't essential, wrote Marcus Aurelius. Ask yourself at every moment, is this necessary? With everything you say yes to, you're indirectly saying no to something else. Your time is your own, but it is a finite resource. To maximize the time you have, it is up to you every day to focus on the things that matter to you at the expense of the things that don't. Less time for noise, less time for needless, less time for nonsense, more time for necessary. 3. Today I will tolerate and where possible help difficult or rude people, as I don't know what battles they are fighting. Each day you'll come into contact with people of different personalities, different backgrounds and different beliefs. Good people can experience negative moods. Good people can be going through difficult situations you know nothing about. For reasons known only to them, they may be ungrateful, unsocial, or even malicious towards you. It's possible to tolerate these people if you choose not to be harmed by them. You don't need to be angry with them or hate them. For better or worse, they are doing their best with what they know, but they can't infect you with their actions. It's also possible not only to tolerate these people, but to actually help them. How? By simply being kind. Seneca's simple rule was to treat every person as an opportunity for kindness. We are here for the sake and support of one another. A small act can ripple outwards and have a big impact. Helped people help people. That person who is fighting an internal battle and is taking it out on the world, show them kindness and you might just turn their day around. 4. Today I will spend no time on what I can't control. One of the core tenets of Stoicism is separating things we can control from things we can't. When we do this, we can apply our things to things we can actually affect, rather than worry about things we can't directly influence. Epictetus told us that our opinion, pursuit, desire, aversion, and their own actions are within our control, while our body, property, reputation, command, and whatever are not our own actions are not within our control. Remind yourself of this distinction every morning to enforce the habit as the day progresses. With each situation that arises, you will learn to direct your attention to what you can control and tell yourself not to worry about the things you can't control. Don't worry is easier said than done, of course, but directing real effort to things within your control gives your mind something more productive to focus on, and the more you practice, the better you get. 5. Today I will not exaggerate problems. I will accept them as challenges. A vital starting point in your ability to deal with problems is how you frame them. When something unexpected happens, it's always tempting to describe it using emotional language. A certain amount of sting can be taken out of these problems by completely removing this emotional language. For example, this happened and it's terrible becomes this happened. By decatastrophizing in this way, you can see the problem in its simplest form and start to plan how to overcome it. It helps to write down your description of the problem and see the words in front of you, the plainest, most unemotional words you can muster. You might even come to welcome the problem as an opportunity to challenge yourself and become better equipped to face similar problems in future. If you set this intention in the morning, you won't be overwhelmed by the inevitable problems that each day throws up. 6. Today I will be specific about my worries and deal with them one step at a time. If there's one thing that will ruin a day simply by its stubborn persistence, it's vague worry. It could be a sense of foreboding about a future event that makes us dread the event. It could be nervous energy about meeting someone new. Or it could just be a general notion that something is going to go wrong. To dispose of this worry, you have to transform the vague into the specific. A problem well stated is half solved, as the saying goes. You can't tackle what you can't see, so it's important to clearly define what is worrying you. Explore your thoughts by writing them. Answer the question, what is worrying me? Then answer the follow-up, why is this worrying me? At this early stage, having specified your worry, you may realise that your feared outcome will never occur. You can then put an end to the worry and get on with your day. If your feared outcome still seems possible, you can go deeper with your writing. Make 2 plans. One plan for how to prevent your worst case scenario occurring and another plan for how to fix the worst case scenario if it can't be prevented. You've now done all you can do. Vague worry has been replaced by the definition of a specific feared outcome. A plan has been made to prevent the outcome or cope with its occurrence. One step at a time, you have removed some anxiety about the future, and that is no small feat. 7. Today I will be present with others, not distracted. As with anything you do in life, today could be the last day you interact with one or more of your friends and family. While it probably won't be today, one thing is certain. That day will come. What a shame it would be to ruin that last interaction by not giving that person your full attention. And yet even when we're with our most loved ones, we insist on doing other things like checking our phones, knowing fully that there can't possibly be anything more important on the glowing screen than the person standing in front of us. So make your time with others count. Seek always to be here now. Ask questions, listen to the answers, provide honest feedback. Just be present. Everyone needs a feeling of connection. Everyone wants to be heard. But in today's world of distraction, fewer and fewer people are capable of listening. Being that person for others is a simple way to make their day. 8. Today I will keep in mind that little is needed to make a happy life. It is all within my way of thinking. The relentless targets of marketing that we are constantly being told how unhappy we are and that we won't be happy until we have more possessions, more money, more status. The message is ever present, and so we're tempted to form desires and chase them. While we're chasing them, we're tempted to compare our success with other people's success. If we don't match up, then we form new desires and chase those too. We defer our happiness because we're quite sure that we'll be happy when an imaginary milestone is reached or an acquisition is achieved, but it doesn't work out. Even if we get everything we thought we wanted, we only learn to crave more. Remember that success is simply the achievement of a desired outcome. It's doing what you set out to do. As much as we're told it is, the definition of success is not fame, riches, and possessions. The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts, not upon the quality of the materials you acquire. 9. Today I will do a little better than yesterday. Each evening, it is good Stoic practice to review your actions from the day you have just lived. By adopting a philosophy of life, you have set out the standards you wish to adhere to every day. Your evening review is how you understand if you're meeting those standards. One way to do this objectively is to see yourself from the perspective of an imaginary observer. For each significant event that occurred, ask yourself, in the most simple terms possible, what happened? Was my response Stoic? If not, could Stoicism have helped? What did I learn? What can I do better tomorrow? No one is perfect. No one has it all figured out. Everyone makes mistakes. By being open to learning from your mistakes, you'll get a little better every day. That concludes these 9 morning affirmations to set up a Stoic day. Make a habit of saying them or alternatives of your own choosing. Colour your soul with your thoughts. Cement your values. Set up Stoic day after Stoic day. Fulfill your destiny of being a good person, living a good life.